Alright. One of the things that I can never get over is the song Prince Ali from Aladdin. The part of the song, well, one of the parts of the song where it lists off, like, a list of Aladdin's possessions that he has in his palace. The lyrics from Part of Your World, where Ariel lists off items from her collection, fit perfectly into that song. So you can sing to the same melody. He's got 75 golden camels. He's got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs, he's got 20. It's it's too perfect. I don't know. I don't know how many other people have noticed that. but the lyrics, you can swap the lyrics right in. I hadn't, but now I'll never unlearn this, Cow says. I'll take your word for it, Dynamite says. Well, cows can verify. I'm sure cows knows the lyrics well enough to know that I got them. At least I think I got them right. Conga's description of Aladdin getting carried off by a dinosaur actually exists in a parallel universe. Can confirm, Cow says. All right, we've got language options. We are going to not take advantage of these, though. Please be the SNES game. Yeah, this looks good. So I've never actually played any of these handheld Aladdins before. We are now going off-roading into unexplored territory. Though I do think that they are basically just versions of the Super Nintendo and or Genesis game, so it should all be very familiar. I remember playing a janky DOS port of this in the mid-90s, Conga says. If only I had that one. I did look to see if there was a Commodore 64 Aladdin, but I think they were pretty much done with C64 games by the time this one could have been ported. Well, I don't know if that's true at all, but no one did it. At least not that I saw. Alright. So this has a save feature. Or probably the same, the password feature. Options. Hover, throw, dash, jump. Oh, color mode. I thought this was supposed to be switching the controls. Oh, if you want it bright or dim. Huh. Well, we'll just leave it on type 1, I think. Hey. This looks good. I'm gonna try and do a better job at collecting the rubies than we did on the SNES game, but... no promises. Need some bread, or that's even better. Oh, they really give you 4 hearts right away. I'm gonna lose a life already? Alright, holler at you tomorrow, Dynamite says. Good night, Dynamite. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate your company. Have a great rest of your night. That is painful. To die right next to a chicken? Get out of here. This game is taunting me. Don't remember the pots with legs. Maybe they were an alternate cut of the movie. I don't so far find this to be a lot rougher to play than the Super Nintendo game. I wonder how long that is going to hold true for. Oh yeah, Aladdin's paraglider is wonderful. Jelly was working on a playthrough of this game for a while. I don't know when/if she's gonna get back to it, but she was working on a playthrough of this game, and she made it. She's made it several stages in, but she hasn't discovered the paraglider yet. And I was kind of wondering if she's gonna go through the whole game without learning about it. I can tell you're in the zone. Well, I can't be too much in the zone because I've already lost a life. No. Make that 2 lives. That's just a house of forbidden knowledge, isn't it? Our home. I mean, I can't spoil the game for her. You don't spoil, you just deploy the parachute while she's watching. Well, see, I got kind of lucky because she wasn't able to she had to take off real early tonight, so I was pretty sure that she wasn't. I'm pretty sure that she was gone before I used it in the game. Oh, I'm doing terribly. There was supposed to be another... I thought there was supposed to be a ruby there. Oh, maybe it's coming up yet. There's another section like this. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be here. Alright, how'd we do? That sound effect. Oh no, there's still another stage. That sound effect of the zip line sounds really dubious. Dead, right near the exit. I like how that guy reacts differently depending on whether or not the barrel hits you. I mean, it's like an obvious touch, but... it's nice that it exists. No! This archer is too much for me. Simply brutal. I feel like I should find this so much more irritating than I do, because, like, with the screen crunch, Aladdin's sprite is gargantuan. And I very much dislike games where the player character's sprite is really large. The larger you are, the easier you are to hit. Exactly. And Aladdin feels really big. He feels really tall in this game. Come on, perfect score. No, what? I am perpetually trash. I don't know what it is. I could just never get all the rubies. We are gonna do a 100% ruby run of this game. We are gonna play through the SNES, and I'm gonna find and collect every ruby. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use the passwords to restart every world. I've got to do a playthrough where I learn how to get all the rubies. It says there that Aladdin doesn't suspect that the old man is actually Jafar in disguise. But, like, here's the thing. Does Aladdin know Jafar? Yeah, like, of course he wouldn't suspect. I don't think Aladdin knows Jafar exists. He really didn't need to show up in a disguise. If he'd just shown up as himself, Aladdin shouldn't have any idea that he's evil and not to be trusted. I mean, so far, up to this point, I think even the people who know him don't really know that about him. Maybe Jafar is well known all throughout the city. I don't know. I don't remember in the movie if there's a scene where Jafar is introduced to Aladdin. Have to revisit the source material. I mean, you might be right. He does work in the palace, right? So it would. I mean, it's fair to believe that would make him fairly well known, but I still have my doubts. Aladdin's a busy guy, like, I don't think he has too much time to worry about, like, who lives in the palace and what they're up to. I don't think he's spending his time, like, reading the Agrabah tabloids. I mean, in the song One Jump, he even says to the audience that he doesn't have the time to explain to us the situation where he has to eat to live and has to steal to eat. Instead, he just promises to tell us about it at another time. No. I think I missed my opportunity for that one. Oh, well. Rip the perfect ruby run. you hear Jafar's voice, you instantly know he's evil. The wheel is different in this game. There wasn't a scarab on the wheel in the SNES game. And we're not going to get to learn what it does in this one. No, I was looking for rubies. That did not pay off. No, that jump is terrible. I'd trust Jafar before I'd trust the creepy old man in the cell. Yeah. What is Jafar's line of thought? Allow me to slip into a disguise that makes me appear even less trustworthy. My bread. No. I'm finding this pretty rough. It's not intolerable, but it's very awkward. This, I mean, it might be, this, for all I can tell, like, this might be a one-for-one. For all I can tell, this is a one-for-one, you know, port of the SNES game. But the screen crunch here is making this very awkward. Maybe Jafar thinks Aladdin would have a distrust of government officials. So he went for a random peasant instead. If you're gonna pick a disguise, pick a less creepy and suspicious one. Thank goodness I pulled that back from the brink of disaster, at least. Jafar is just really out of touch with what trustworthy peasants look like. No, I swear there was another platform there in the SNES game. We got 2 continues left. I'm glad Donkey Kong's nice twin brother keeps sending those logs down the river for you. Oh yeah, I don't have a paraglider anymore. They kept that feature in too. It really is just kind of 1 for 1, the Super NES game. Just yeah, with wonky visibility. And perhaps 1 less platform. I might be confusing those platforms with these over here, though. I think I am. It's really annoying you can't see the platforms when you go above them. Where the divs put all the shrines. Shrines? You can bounce off of those? That's very helpful, perhaps even mandatory. Shinies. Frownie's missing Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you, Mets. Gems, lamps, etc. My, I just can't read. When you use a continue, I think you lose. Yeah, you lose all the gems that you collected. That makes sense. Something special for getting all the rubies or just a personal challenge? I think just a personal challenge. I actually don't know if it gives you anything or not, because I don't think I've ever done it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, don't tell me what it does, because I'd really like to just see it for myself when I do it someday. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna crash, Met says. Good luck with getting through all these tonight. Thank you for being here, and thank you again for the raid. I hope that you sleep well, Mets, and have a great tomorrow. I don't know how in the world you're supposed to get that one, though. This one here is also very difficult. I hope it activates the pterodactyl. Maybe next week we'll find out. Maybe we'll do like I was just talking about doing a run to learn where all the rubies are and how to get them. Maybe I'll be able to fit that on the schedule next week. Just sacrifice yourself to read that message? Maybe. We're right there at the exit. I'm really unsure of how to get some of these things. No! I'm never gonna make it out of this level. Unless I can bounce off that fireball. I'm really low on ideas. Boy, I was worried about... I was worried because I thought I was going to have to restart the Genesis game. This is all coming apart. Oh my goodness. A damage boost is the only thing I can see to get that. And then I missed that one. It didn't come back. Those platforms, you only have one chance for those platforms? Rude. Get me out of here. That was just horrifying. Come on, land on a continue. There are bonus stages in this game? Wait a minute. I'm dead. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. I don't guess I've ever landed on the genie. I don't feel like I've ever seen that stage anyway. That fireball kind of saved my life. I disagree. I went through that pillar. I was robbed. Oh my goodness. That was so scary. Put that one up there specifically for you hit the wall and die. Well, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? Okay, that wasn't so bad. I got them all! We get to see what happens. Nothing! Thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the GG, Angelus. Yeah, or is it? We shall see. Could be that nothing happens if you get them all on one level, but if you get them all in the game, something happens. Rip. That was bad. That was astronomically bad. So, has there actually... There hasn't been any actual Aladdin music in the game, has there? Because this is very much not Friend Like Me. I mean, it's reminiscent of it at the beginning there, but... But this is a different song. And I don't know that I've been paying enough attention. But I think this doesn't actually have any Aladdin music in it. Alright, well, I can't afford to take risks for the rubies anymore. I'm gonna get the ones that I think look, you know, fairly easy, but if there's a huge risk of death attached, I just can't afford to go for them. I do think this version of the game is more slippery than the SNES version. Aladdin seems to keep his momentum a lot. A lot more than I want him to. I'm gonna be more positive from now on. Glad to see you doing this all with one life. Yeah, I think that's not gonna happen. I think there is a difference between being positive and self-delusion. It's so weird that the music from Aladdin doesn't come as part of the package for the license. Like they can get permission to port the game over, but they're forced to change all the music. It's so odd. Oh, thank goodness. I've never needed to continue so badly. I really do like the backgrounds in this level, though. Lots of fun pastels and comfy clouds. It's good. It's a good looking game in general. So yeah, I think I don't remember how I was intending to finish that sentence that I started. No! Oh, it is very slippery. I feel like the artwork for the story segments might have been redrawn. It looks not familiar. I guess I'm not really familiar with how the artwork's supposed to look anyway. This level is not in the movie. Now they wanted to give us some DLC. Disney's always really weird about music licenses, Cal says. It's a modern phone game I play that's a Disney property. The American version of the originally a Japanese game had the Hi-Ho song removed from the Snow White part of the game. Yeah, they're, it's odd. It's odd. Just seems it's a strange level of protectiveness over their music. Or, you know, just... charging intolerable fees. I'm sure that the issue wasn't that Capcom couldn't get permission to use the original soundtrack, but they couldn't / didn't want to afford it. No, you wouldn't grab the ledge. Oh, I'm really fading, my friends. Okay, I got a chance. I got a chance at getting another continue. I mean, if I don't think there's much of a point to being like super picky about things being changed from the movie, right? Because if they stuck to everything as it was in the movie, then it would make for a very poor game, wouldn't it? Thank goodness. One away from the continue. Alright, so following that led me to a 1-up, but also to a dead end. So I'm thinking I should go down an alternate path to perhaps receive a more grand prize. Well, there's another 1-up / dead end. I wanted to get that and then back away to like, but I was struggling against. You can't back up. I might have been able to race forward. Hey, look, they changed this. In the Super Nintendo version, there's 2 pencils. One comes down to meet this one. But because of the screen crunch, they decided to take out the top pencil. They actually changed something. And I noticed it. The interesting part is not, I think, that they changed something in and of itself, but that I noticed the change. Oh no, I'm wrong. This is, I thought, that other part I thought was this part. They didn't change anything. I'm wrong. No! No! That was just so perfectly terrible. I almost did it a second time, too. Oh, you can't... you can't grab ledges with sand on them. I keep forgetting that. That's my problem. No. I'm on my last life. I can't afford scares like this. When you get 100 gems... When you get 100 gems, you don't get an extra life, you get an extra heart. That's very interesting. Please, no. Alright, we're okay. We made it. Actually, can this guy hurt me? No, you can't even be damaged here. Hey, Subject Omega, welcome in. That was remarkably close, too. So this is not gonna have, I can show you the world. Hey, Jay, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Jay. Welcome to Aladdin on the Game Boy Advance. Welcome in, Raiders. Pleasure to have you here. I am struggling. I gotta let you know I'm on my last life. So there might not be much to see. But always a pleasure to have you here. How did Paper Mario treat you tonight, Jay? How was your stream, my friend? Nate Dog, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you are well. Game Boy August. So this is a port of the Super Nintendo game. The plan for tonight was to try and play a bunch of different Aladdin games, and it has been going rougher than I thought it would. We've played through the SNES game and the Genesis game. Both of those I've played before. The SNES game I'm very familiar with, and I really like. The Genesis game I've only beaten twice, including tonight, and I didn't think I was going to make it. It was really rough. This is this Game Boy Advance game here. This is a port of the Super NES game. It's pretty faithful. It's a little bit tough with the screen crunch, and I've been doing real badly. So we might not make it through this one. That's what I've been saying that for the past several minutes here. Yeah, the music's all different. They changed all the soundtrack. And you blame my poor performance on the lack of inspiring music? Jay says it was alright. Got to the final floor in Black Pit and died. I was very, very sad. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until you return victorious, though, my friend. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Nate Dogg. Very much appreciated. Did you beat any of the Aladdin games tonight at all yet? Yeah, we beat the Super NES and the Genesis game. So far I'm 2 out of 3, but I think I'm gonna remain 2 out of 3. I think this one's gonna do me in. The thing about this game is that the screen is crunched and it's very slippery. I don't think the Super NES game is this slippery. Oh my goodness. That's a new one. I've never heard anyone call it an SNES before. I think that's, I don't know who I picked that up from. I think that's more of like, maybe something I heard someone from Europe or Australia pronounce it. I kind of go back and forth. I tend to say SNES or Super NES, but I picked that up from hearing other streamers say it at some point. Like I would have most likely just said Super Nintendo, like growing up, but I'm somewhat impressionable, and at some point I gotta influenced to start saying SNES and Super NES, and I kind of use them interchangeably. SNES rolls off the tongue better, I think, Cal says. Well, I like it because it's only 2 syllables. I haven't been influenced enough to start calling the Genesis the Mega Drive, though. No! Goodness. Each of those apples is worth 10 apples? That seems a bit wild. Well, that's true. You could say SNES. That's much easier too. I've never picked that one up. I definitely hear people say it. SNES or SNES, I hear people say. But yeah, that one didn't grow on me the same way. I could really use some health. I got an extra life somewhere. Oh, that's nice. I thought I was still on my last life. Well, now I am. I just realized it's time for me to be headed off to bed, Cal says. I hope your Aladdining goes smoothly. Cows, have you not been here for the past 6 hours? It would have to be a tremendous break of the pattern for it to start going smoothly now. But thank you for being here, Cows. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you for your fine company and your excellent mod work. Sleep well, my friend. Hopefully I'll get to see you tomorrow. Commodore 64 games tomorrow. Fingers crossed that they're gonna work. Got it. Things are kind of going my way now. I'll be lurking. I'm trapped in the 11th circle of hell known as an Amazon warehouse, Nate Dogg says. Oh my. Thank you for the lurk, Nate Dogg. Jay said, oh, I missed that before. Now I know how to prepare for it, so it should be good next time. Just a lot of grinding. I've met my quota by beating at least 2. Well, I have several more. I have several more Aladdin games in the pocket. But, I think they're gonna have to be for another night. At the rate things have gone. We got another continue right at the 11th hour. Cows are important. 10 out of 10 username. Subject Omega says. All of my mods have animals in their username. It's completely by coincidence. But I noticed one day. Well, I actually think that Jelly noticed. Before I did. Angel says, I think I'm gonna take off. Good luck with the rest of the Aladdin night, Frownie. Be back tomorrow after my stream. What are you playing tomorrow? Heretic. Thank you again for the raid, Angelus. Good luck with Heretic tomorrow. Have a great night and a wonderful tomorrow, my friend. Ah! I thought we were further along than we were. This last level's a lot longer than I remembered it being. I hope that chicken's still there when the fire recedes. Thank goodness. Alright, let's go. We're in good shape now. I wish he'd stop doing this attack. I'm a fool. No. Victory, let's go. Success. I don't know the movie well enough to remember what Aladdin's voice is, sounds like in the movie. I guess I know the game. I guess I know the voice of the game better than the movie. He sounds like a surfer. The boss has boulder physics. We're doomed. We're okay. The final boss, the final form of Jafar looks scary, but he's actually really easy. Yeah, GG. That's the end. That's the end. The worst part about this game is you don't actually get to defeat Jafar yourself. It happens in the cutscene. The boss fight is 100 times better in this version than the Genesis. Oh, hands down. The Jafar fight in the Genesis is trash. Yeah, I know it's I know that this ending is I know this ending is accurate to the movie, Doppelganger. That doesn't really mean it's a satisfying ending for the game, though. They should have just changed it. Well, I say they should have changed it. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't really think that that would have helped much. It would the ending would have just felt weird if they changed it. So they kind of stuck. The movie has an ending that there's not really any way to make it work as a game. But it is what it is. It's still a really good game. The GBA version is it's really faithful to the SNES version, but like every SNES port to the GBA that I've played so far, it's more frustrating and disappointing. I fought this guy in Chain of Memories on the GBA. I haven't played any of the Kingdom Hearts games yet myself. I kind of think that they would be not to my taste. They're very, from what I understand, extremely story heavy. Doppelganger says I'm also not a satisfying ending to a game. Don't think you'd like Kingdom Hearts very much. Heavy dialogue, yeah. That's my suspicion. I mean, I would probably be willing to give the first one a playthrough at some point, but I'm not in a hurry to get to it. What a bizarre experience playing through this game was. That was rough. I really didn't think we were gonna make it. Probably be back in a bit if you're still going, Subject Omega says. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. I'm kind of running low on stamina, but I want to at least take a look at one more Aladdin game. If it goes really smoothly, we might make it all the way through, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Leonard Nimoy was one of the voices. Super convoluted story, though. That's what I've heard. I don't know a lot of the specifics of it. Wow, I got way fewer rubies on this playthrough. Or on this version than I did on the other one. Aladdin and the Wand of Gamelon. Hanging on by a thread halfway through the game, but we made it. Yeah, I really thought it was going to slip away from me. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is go to the Game Boy Color now. And check out that version of Aladdin. There's a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color Aladdin. I think they're the same game. The title screens look the same. They could be completely different, I'm not sure. But I think we'll look at the Game Boy Color one. You can press start to get off of the ending screen in this one. Alright, so let me play around in the menus here for a moment. Fingers crossed that this is going to work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well... I don't think this one's gonna be playable. Oh, that looked kind of normal. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken so soon. Alright, well maybe it's just the, maybe it was just the first part was kind of scrambled. Just as I remembered, complete garbage. The GBA boot noise will never get old. Cats did not make that noise. Alright, so this is very clearly based on the Genesis game. I don't know if it's supposed to be running so terribly, though. Ahoy, Rush Pirate. Welcome in. Welcome to our little Aladdin mini marathon. We've been through 3 games so far, and we're looking at a 4th. This is a very dubious, kind of barely functional version of a Game Boy Color Aladdin game. I mean, it basically is the, it basically is the Genesis game. You press select to switch between sword and apple. Mom, can I have Aladdin? No, we have Aladdin at home. It's got, this is the genie, this is the checkpoint. This blue thing here is supposed to be the genie for our checkpoints. Also, this already has more Aladdin music than the Game Boy Advance game did. Yeah, this seems like exactly like the Genesis game. Everything seems to be here. He has 3 times the swords. I don't have enough gems for the continue. So it has the same continue system as... Uh-oh. How am I supposed to know how many gems I have? Dead. I'm one life down. I don't know how many lives I have left. This game does not provide me with a lot of info. $130B, is that a password? Hop Goes the Weasel for the bonus game? What? Why? No, I landed on lose. That's the lose thing is supposed to be Jafar, and instead it just looks like a clown. Treat this life like a Baja Blast because you never know when it will be your Baja last. I can't believe all the cutscenes are completely ruined, but the game seems to be just normal. It's very odd. I've never seen anything like it. What kind of clown? The terrifying kind. The Jafar is a clown. I still don't have enough gems for a continue. This is the roundest stop sign I've ever seen. And that spike in the background looks like it's coming out of the stop sign. But it's so round. $25 1D. Find the flutes. Wow, it is just like the Genesis game. Like this part with the 3 pots, when we have to use each rope individually, one at a time. Like they really did just make it 1 for 1. Like it's a perfect remake. It's gonna get really bad. I've been so stunned. Like, I've just been so stunned by how similar it is to the Genesis game so far that I haven't been able to think ahead. I haven't been able to think ahead and realize, like, some of the Genesis levels are so terrible. And, like, this is already rough. It's gonna get... this game is gonna get bad. So far, it's just kind of amazing. Boss. The mini boss is a complete joke. 36 2S. I've actually learned the pattern. At least I've learned portions of it. Because you see apple, 1-up, lose, something, and then it is apple, 1-up, apple, 1-up. So if I see that apple 1-up lose, then I know to wait, and the next apple I see to hit it as it's going away, and I can land on a 1-up every time. I can't execute it perfectly, but I theoretically know the pattern well enough to be able to get a 1-up every time. Oh no, I'm wasting apples. This level's tough to look at, and also everything is running slow, and these blocks are miserable. Music kind of sounds a little bit like Be Prepared from The Lion King in a place or two. I mean, I can definitely hear and tell that it is Arabian Nights, but... Can I please buy a continue? Thank goodness, finally. Eight frames per second. That's alright. I play a lot of Nintendo 64 games. I'm used to things running at 8 frames per second. I actually haven't played a Nintendo 64 game in quite a while. We're overdue for one. You haven't gamed until your game can be measured in seconds per frame. Well, that would be my favorite game, Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES. That game runs at several seconds per frame in quite a few areas. Hey, we made it through. 48:30. I mean, I really hope I'm not going to need any of these passwords. If there was any way to check how many lives I have, we'd probably be amazed. There's like the ghost of a heads-up display that appears every now and then in the upper left and upper right-hand corners, but it comes through so incomplete and so briefly that I haven't been able to read what it's saying. No, I'm landing on spikes. Those spikes, it's really hard to tell what those spikes are, you know? there's the guy. I don't think I have enough. I think I only have 8 gems, yeah. Boss time. Oh, this boss is way different. Victory. I mean, that part was infinitely better in this version. Oh no, they didn't include the secret passageway, did they? I mean, not that it matters, I guess. 5Z42. Alright, let's see how awful this stage is. This is where my playthrough on the Genesis tonight fell apart, was this stage. Let's see how agonizing this version is. So far, things have been a lot better on the Game Boy Color than the Genesis, so... who knows, maybe this will be fine. So far, so good. I'm loving this game. Love to see the false hope so far into the playthrough. I don't know. I think this might be the superior Aladdin. First try, let's go. I'm the superior Aladdin, Doppelganger says. 6C54. Boy, this part runs slow. victory. This is so slow you can dodge on reaction alone. 7F, 6, 7. I think we're 2 stages away from the end. Oh no! No, they cut out the inside the lamp stage. They cut out the genie stage. Oh no! I mean, I hate that stage, but I don't want... Oh no. I didn't want anything to be missing from this version. They took out a whole stage. My night is ruined. Yeah, they kept the music. It's no longer superior. Well, I still like it better. But I can no longer argue that it's better. You know, it has a tremendous flaw. Right. Maybe they just shuffled the order. Maybe we'll still get to play the genie stage. Fingers crossed. But I don't think so. 8F77. Okay, this is the last stage. Those pendulums are pretty cool. Like that's a good effect even in 8 bits. No. No, I didn't notice I didn't notice they were there. Checkpoint? Oh, thank goodness. The way Aladdin holds his sword when he's jumping down a long distance, it looks like it should be the paraglider from the other game. And you know what? The game runs so slowly when you fall a great distance, it almost feels like you're falling at paraglider speed. Rip. Why did they have to take out a whole level? Why did they have to do that to us? Those jumps over those spikes that jump is way too far. The sword combat is much easier in this game than the Genesis, because you can run up onto the enemies and take them out before they can damage you in this, and that's a lot harder to do in the Genesis, I think. I don't think this is doing anything. Oh, we got him. Is that it? That cage looks open. A victory! I think that's the end of the game. Jafar only had one form. 9S86. Well, that was odd. All the cutscenes were just completely scrambled to nonsense. I don't know why or how, but the game still played. And we get to see the end. How odd. I don't know if I've got just a damaged copy of this game, or if it's the Game Boy player it's incompatible with, or I don't know where the disconnect is that that all the cutscenes were ruined. Excuse me. I say cutscenes, but it was probably just static art. It's more like title screens for the levels. Sounds like Mario helped make the music for this one. Alright, my friends, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think we're going to conclude our little Aladdin stream here. We'll end with this victory, end on a high note. That was actually a lot of fun. The Game Boy Color version of Aladdin, it's simple, it's not frustrating. That was a good way to end the night with minimal agony. Alright, we got to play the best Aladdin game on the Super NES. We have to play the Genesis game. We got to play a port of the SNES onto the GBA, and a demake of the Genesis game onto the Game Boy Color. A lot of variety. We started strong. I struggled horrifically with the middle two games, and then the last one was a delight. So what a night. I'm also simple, but I am frustrating. It is a false dichotomy, Dirtball Gamer says. But I hope you've enjoyed yourselves tonight, my friends. I hope that I'm going to get to see you again real soon. I should be streaming tomorrow and Friday, 11 p.m. target time for startup. Tomorrow night we're going to play a couple Commodore 64 games. Fingers crossed that they all work. I've been having a lot of trouble with the C64 Mini the last couple times I've tried to do Commodore nights. But one of my mods, Sparrow, has suggested a game to me I'm going to try out. I've got another kind of weird game that I'm thinking about playing. And we might do Pitfall or Pitfall 2. I'm gonna keep the other games I've got in mind under wraps. Gonna try and find us a raid target. Oh, and Friday night we're gonna be playing more GBA games on Friday night. We're gonna be again making attempts to try and beat Echo the Dolphin and Contra Advance. So hopefully I'll get to see you for some of that, my friends. No, we got an ending screen. Or if on neither of those nights, then something else in the near future. Other things we're working on that we're not going to do this week, but next week we've got a playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom ongoing. We've got Wario Land 3 ongoing. I need to do a little bit more in Altered Beast on the Genesis. I've completed 2 loops of that game, but there are more loops to do, so we're going to need to pick that one back up. I do think we're going to play more of the SNES Aladdin, and I'm going to try and see about finding all the rubies to get to sort of see if I can learn a perfect run of that game. But for this week, it's just Commodore 64 tomorrow night, and Echo and Contra on Friday. All right, I'm going to send us in the direction of Sent Spacies. Spacies does a variety of things, does a lot of retro content. Um, he's doing Capcom Arcade tonight, so I don't know what he's going to be playing, but I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Capcom stuff, right? So we'll drop in on him. It is not a strictly family-friendly stream. You are likely to hear mature language and/or conversation topics. So just a heads up about that. But Spacey has a really good stream. He's a really friendly guy, and he's got a lot of like legitimate retro credentials. He used to work for the Sega hotline, the like call-in tip line in Australia. So that's something you can ask him about if you come along, my friends. But thank you very much for being here. As always, I've really appreciated having you with me. Be well until I can see you again. We are all out of things to do for tonight. It is time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.